Throw me out the window.
Come
Just throw me out the window. Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
We met in London.
I remember you. I remember you. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. And
Great.
I'm much more finer because I watched this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And let me say it's amazing because I love science fiction. So how much fun
good.
was it shooting this crazy stuff?
Oh,
It was a dream
insane.
job. We had the time
It was
of our
literally
lives.
a dream job.
It was really, really
Yeah.
very fun. Like
Yeah.
properly funny.
It's kind of weird when you have, because you wake up super early to go to work when you're working.
Usually
and
there's
it's
a bit of a grumble about
Usually,
it.
yeah, I'm so grumpy getting out of bed. I'd wake up and be like,
Let's go!
Today's the day, let's see what happens. Like, it was just a breeze.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Okay, and what was your funniest memory? Maybe you got some, you see some things that go wrong, that should not go wrong because with all this stuff.
Oh, man.
I think I just loved getting to hang out with Mark Ruffalo so
Yeah.
much. It was freezing. We were shooting on the Warner Brothers stages in London, and
Yeah.
the set was at one end of the stage, and we had a big tent with all
Yeah.
the actors at the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
end, and we were all sitting there with cups of tea and our coats on
Yeah.
and blankets and heaters
hilarious.
pumping in.
Yeah.
And Mark would, I would just sit there
Shaking.
shaking with laughter.
He's
He's
so
the funniest
funny.
person.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's
Go on.
so sad that he's not here because
I
I
know.
think he totally impersonates Donald Trump. Could that be? Well, I'm the king of the cosmos.
I don't think it's an impersonation. I think it's a bit more detailed than that.
Yeah.
Maybe an amalgamation of certain dictators of yesteryear.
Yeah. I think what he's managed to do, I mean, like, even like seeing him in Poor Things, he has such an amazing skill of creating these characters that feel larger than life and also really like connected
Familiar
to
as
something.
well.
Yeah, it's connected to something real. And he, when we watched it yesterday, I was like, bloody hell, like he's such a. There's a lot of laughter whenever
He's on
Mark
screen.
is on screen, but also when in person, like
Yeah.
you say, like he's just a ray of sunshine.
Mm. And are you yourself something into sci-fi? Because I love science fiction. I don't know if you watch science fiction movies, if you have some favorites or...
I mean, the extent for me is probably the Star Wars movies. I am not into science fiction at all.
No, I love it.
But I don't think this is just sci-fi.
No.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It's so many things.
Yeah, it has a sci-fi concept, like or a
Setting.
a setting, a futuristic setting, and then it just goes, well, like
Explores
nowhere
so
that you can
many
it
different
explores
places.
so many different places outside of that, and actually, if anything, the technology is, even though it feels quite grounded, I would say.
Mm. And the cool thing is because in that movie you're in the lucky position to have Robert Pattinson 2 times, Mickey 17 and Mickey 18.
Yeah. No, yeah, yeah. I mean, sorry.
Would
I'm
it
so
be an
sorry.
option having the same guy for 2 times? Because you're okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That'd be fun.
apparently, like, when someone watched it yesterday, I think it was there was 2 screenings at the premiere yesterday, and yesterday or the day
2 days.
before?
2 days.
2 days before, I'm so sorry. And people gasped, apparently.
At what?
At that.
At the choices.
Yeah, I mean, Nasha's a
Like,
fun girl.
imagine.
And yeah.
I wish I was Nasha. That kind of thing. Wow.
Yeah, it was really amazing to watch Rob go between 2 characters, and I think more than anything, I felt really lucky to be able to watch him in his element and watch him create something so amazing.
He transforms. He's a chameleon.
Transforms.
His work is very... I mean, he's incredible.
He's incredible. So that part for me was the part that I felt really lucky about.
But which one would you prefer? The bad guy, Mickey 18, or
But
the
hang
good
on, which one would you prefer?
Which one? I'll probably go with 17.
I have to say, having watched it again a couple of nights ago, I found Mickey 17 so beautiful. Like,
Right?
he moved me to tears.
Yeah.
He's such a beautiful, like...
Soul.
Yeah, really, honestly.
He's a kind guy.
Yeah,
He's a little
so
bit
kind.
wet, but it's all right. It's okay. He's got a good heart, and he's going through a lot.
So
Mickey goes through a lot in this film. Poor guy. Poor guy. So 17 for me.
Okay.
Which one would be your favourite?
17, because
17.
he's a nicer guy.
Yeah, exactly.
right?
18
Yeah.
is too greedy, too bad. Ooh.
Too aggressive.
He's intense.
Yeah.
He's an intense guy.
How did you shoot all the scenes? Because
Yeah.
you see there are 2 bodies, so is it just that there's a guy who looks maybe nearly like Robert and you morphed the face? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
exactly.
just took his face off. They literally. But yeah, there was another actor there who had a similar build. He works so hard. You know, he's in every scene that Robert's in, and he's learning all the lines, and he's also learning how each character moves. And then they literally like took Rob's face, times it by 2, and then put it on Sam's face, and that's how it worked. So I was really like, it was also very easy to do the scenes because I always had two actors to play.
It was so funny yesterday. I did this interview with Rob, and I didn't know this. He said that he doesn't like being studied when he's doing his own work. So he kept being like, the other actor's name was Sam. He was like, "Get lost, mate." Leave me alone.
And he's just like watching him how he walks and like following behind.
Driving him insane. How funny is that? And he was like, Sam must have thought I was crazy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Great.
Sorry.
It's amazing. It's
Sorry.
very sorry. Thank you so much because it's so funny watching you do the.
I'm sorry, we do that. I'm sorry.
Okay.